Hearsay. Hearsay.
You
Objection. Hearsay.
Okay, that one was probably not one of my best ones.
I'd give it maybe a 3 or 4.
I haven't heard a lot of Johnny Depp's voice besides when he's like, doing
I
the
got a
Captain
jar
Jack
of
Sparrow,
dirt.
I got a jar of debt, and guess what's inside it?
I'm not trying to be rude, but that was. I don't know if you were trying to mimic him or not.
No, I was just doing a voice. Who else?
Who else?
Who else?
Do Jack Skellington.
Oh, shit. I've tried Jack Skellington a couple of times, and it never turns out good.
There's a spider jockey in the cave.
He's got a wisp. He's got kind of a wispy type of voice.
I think you're too deep.
Just a little bit too deep. Yeah, there's a spider jockey over by the cave. It's weird.
You've gotten really British.
I know. I can't do Jack Skellington, dude. I can do voice. If I listen to voices a lot, I can mimic their voices really well.
Don't land him next to me, little bitch.
Maybe you should stop acting like a little bitch.
Maybe you should. Oh, he shot my house.
I can do British accents really well.
That would make sense. Your Johnny Depp one was very British.
Very Britishy. Yeah, very British.
Very, very British.
Daniel Radcliffe, I can do his voice pretty well.
Do it. Shoot. Ooh.
Do you want younger or a little bit older?
Let's go with the classy, a little bit older, a little bit wiser.
A little bit. Ron, I swear to God, if you ever bring up my parents again, I'm gonna be quite pissed. You understand me?
I give it a 5. I think it's almost
fuck.
there. It's almost there.
Almost there. It's missing.
It's missing like a touch.
A touch of pep. I know.
Yeah, it needs that pepper.
Just a little bit of pepper.
Just a little bit of pepper.
Just a little bit of crickle pepper.
Just an little bit of pepper.
I see most of the voices I can do. I have to be very loud to project the voice.
It has to do with vocal cords. I understand.
Yeah, it's horrible.
It's the same with singing.
Yeah, it's very much the same thing with singing. Remember when I was in high school and I used to mimic Leafy is here?
Yes.
I was good at that.
Is he still controversial, on YouTube?
No, he's completely blocked off the platform.
Yeah, I know, but on platform, for the few people that do know who he is he still one of those touchy subjects where it's oh, Leafy?
No, people still talk. No, people still talk to him, talk about him. Where did Leafy go? How did he end up in the situation that he's in? Whatever.
I mean, fair. Plus, I mean, people do have to do research for those videos, and it kind of is stalkerishly impressive how much info they can pop out. There's been some videos where I'll watch about certain YouTubers and they're and they went to school over here, and I'm how did you even find that out? Did you go into their school records? Oh no.
Sorry.
Do you have COVID?
Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna die.
Oh, take me with you at least.
You don't want to go where I'm going.
Try me.
Oh yeah, remember that cave that Sarah told us about?
Yeah.
So I did a little bit of light exploring in there.
Oh, I did too.
Oh yeah, you did?
Yeah, I recently just walked in there real fast, and then I was oh, I probably shouldn't show this yet because that part of Minecraft hasn't come out. And
oh yeah, the secret of the cave. Yeah.
Yeah. And so now I'm gonna have I'll have to do something about it. I'm gonna have to. I don't know what I'm doing, man. What was I going to do? I got wood.
Just redacted. Just redacted.
Yeah, pretty much. Just like, oh, blank screen. I got wood for something. I don't remember what I was doing.
I have an axe and I've yet to cut down any trees.
Oh, you should have started at the top of that one.
Well, bugger all.
Oh. Well. Bloody hell. Let's just do it.
Hell. Alright then.
Alright there, love.
Have you ever seen a movie called Kingsman: The Secret Service?
I have not. I have not seen any of the Kingsmen, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, if you like British, like anything to do with the Brits, you would love that movie.
I've heard they're really good.
The first one's super good. It's my favorite one. Second one, it's okay. Haven't seen the third one yet.
Yeah, no. I've heard they're really good. I just never sat down to watch them. I'm not really a movie person too much, and so whenever like a really good movie comes out and a lot of people are like, oh, you should go and watch it, I'm just kind of like, I'll get to it, and then most of the time I never do.
That's fatal flaw. Fatal flaw.
Yeah, pretty much. And then like they make a second one or something and people are like, oh yeah, they made a second, and I'm just like, oh, that's cool, and they're like, yeah, have you watched the first one? Nope. Yeah, no. Okay, so spiders in the house are a no-no for me. But, like, outside, I'm fine with it. I've held quite a few tarantulas. Like, I'm fine with spiders.
I know.
It's just as soon as they're in my bedroom, I'm like, and you're dead.
No. Like,
do you have arachnophobia?
No. I have arachnophobia. I'm actually more scared of bees than I am of spiders.
Wait. You're scared of bees?
I am terrified of bees.
Why bees? What's wrong with bees?
Dude, I don't know. I just never have liked bees ever since I was young. Never.
Interesting. I mean, at least bees can like do something to you, so it kind of makes sense for it to be like a fear, like being stung or something.
Well, so, the weird thing is I'm not allergic to them at all.
Well. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm more just like, okay, so you do know what like my big fear is, right? Okay, so this is why I bring up like it makes sense that like bees scare you. Mine's water, and not drowning.
You're afraid of water.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with drowning or anything like that. It's seriously just water.
Water in general?
Like, I have panic attacks while taking showers.
Oh, that's not good.
It's... I don't know. It's something that I've always had to deal with, so...
Well, like, even for me, like, I don't like going out in the lake and I can't see the bottom of the lake. I hate being in that type of deep water. But, like, if I'm in the ocean or something like that, I'm fine. Well, I loved surfing when I was younger.
So a lot of people have brought that up because they're like, so is it just you don't know what's in the water? And I'm like, no, like, it's just water.
Just water.
And the stupidest question I always get is, then how do you drink it? I'm like, well, okay, that doesn't scare me. It's just going into my body, like.
It's fine. It's not gonna kill me.
As soon as it touches me, then I get like a reaction of like, I'm gonna die. But drinking it? No, I don't have an issue.
So like, you hate going swimming?
Oh yeah, no. If Sammy hasn't told you, so her nickname is Guppy, and it's because she loves the water.
Yeah.
Funny part is she never goes swimming because she doesn't like going alone, which makes sense, and I don't like water.
And then I honestly thought you had a fear of tight places, like claustrophobia. But then we went caving, and I'm like, no, that's not right. Then who had the fear of being in the cave?
I don't know if I know anyone that really has claustrophobia. I mean, my mom and brother do, but like, Like friend
I-
group wise?
Mhm.
I don't know.
Um,
No, Doug didn't mind the cave.
no. Was it him?
It could have been. He was there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So, well, anyways, kind of off topic. I have a huge fear of tall things. Like, not being in the heights so much. Like, I still have a fear of heights. I'm cautious around them, but
What
I
do you
have
mean
a
by
fear-
like tall? Like so like
No.
Siren Head or like tall trees? Like
so like in the perspective of, say, like, the first time I realized that I had this fear, I was at Disneyland actually, and you know those awesome balloons with the balloons inside of it that float?
yes.
So I had one of those, and it accidentally got away from me, and I looked up, and I saw this balloon floating right above my head, just flying away, and like, I got shivers down my back. I was just petrified for some reason, and I was like, "Well, that's weird."
Weird.
You know, like I was like, "Ugh, I don't like this feeling." Well, anyways, so a couple days go by, right? And we were spending this time in California, and
Okay.
my dad took me to a ship exhibit, and I looked up at the mast, and the same thing happened, like the big main mast. I looked up it just to see how tall it was, and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna die!" And I'm like, why? Why am I gonna die? I don't know, but it's so. I hate tall things, like absurdly tall.
So if
things.
you're on top of the tall thing, do you still hate it, or is it just more like
I'm cautious. Like, I'm like, oh wow, I am really high up here.
Well, yeah, that
You know,
makes
it-
sense.
But no, it's like the fact that I'm standing at ground and this thing is so goddamn tall.
So you'd hate like Salt Lake City, New York, like California, with like
Yeah.
all this like
Well, the thing is, I went to Portland. Nothing happened when I was looking at the buildings. But then again, I wasn't like directly right next to the building looking up. You know, I saw how tall the buildings were from a distance, and I was like, oh, that's cool. But like, if I'm right next to it and I'm looking straight up and I still can't see it, no.
that's weird.
It is super weird.
What would cause that fear? Like
I don't know.
just
You know,
tall
I'm gonna look-
things.
I'm gonna look it up.
There
fear
has
of
to be like a
tall
phobia
things.
name for it.
Yeah, fear of tall things.
That's weird. So like, do taller people like intimidate you, or is this like
Fear of tall
100
things.
yards?
Google,
Like
what is the fear of tall things? People with megalophobia.
what?
Megalophobia.
Megalophobia.
Mhm.
There are 4 pigs in my basement.